For tonight's WIAA Sectional Semi-Final boys varsity soccer match between the Elkhorn Elks and your Oregon Panthers. Here are tonight's starting lineups. For the Elkhorn Elks, a junior number 0, Cody Nowacek. A senior number 1, Raymond Beilman. A sophomore number 2, Carter Jorgelis. A sophomore number 4, Nicholas Farkas. A junior number 7, Owen Backus. A sophomore number 8, Aaron Schumer. A sophomore number 9, Ray Peniagua. A senior number 10, Aaron Peniagua. A junior number 15, Trey Truesdale. A sophomore number 17, Jack Jacobs. And a senior number 29, Bo Hansen. The Elks head coach, BZ Kaiser. And now for your Oregon Panthers. A senior 00, Jack Krickman. A senior number 2, Luke Bennett. A senior number 3, Mason Dirks. A senior number 5, Colin Vandermaus. A sophomore number 6, Kellen Dirks. A senior number 7, Noah Malcolm. A senior number 8, Carter Ullman. A senior number 10, Anthony Ellert. A senior number 11, Casey Schenecker. A junior number 12, Max Westfield. And a senior number 16, Daniel Compton. The Panthers are coached by Chris Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in the singing of our national anthem. Elkhorn High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of the Director of Athletics, Brittany Spencer Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship.
Good evening. OCA Media Sports.
Panther fans, let's get loud, yell
Hello? OCA Media Sports is proud to bring you this exciting
Division II WIAA Soccer Sectional Semi-Final soccer match. Live from Huntoon Field in Oregon, Wisconsin, the 2021 state champion Oregon Panthers host the Elkhorn Elks in what's expected to be a hard-fought game. I'm Tim Higgins, bringing you tonight's exciting final home game of the season for the Panthers. The sectional finals will be in Sauk Prairie. This game is brought to you with support from our generous sponsors, Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, join our team today and help support our student athletes, and by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard, we're here to help. Oregon cares. OCA Media is also excited to have One Community Bank as our scoreboard sponsor for the Panther soccer. Sit back and cheer on the Panthers as they put some feel-good goals on the One Community Bank scoreboard. The number one seeded Panthers come into the game 19-2-2, 12-0 in conference, with 85 goals scored and 15 goals allowed. Since a key game against Monona Grove on September 15th, the Panthers are 14-0-1 with 66 goals scored and 6 allowed. Elkhorn comes into this game 12-4-1, 6-1 in conference, with 74 goals scored and 18 goals allowed. They beat Racine Park and Baraboo in the first 2 rounds, while Oregon beat Wilmot Union in the first playoff game, and then Milton in the second playoff game on Saturday. It was a beautiful day on Saturday in the upper 70s. Today I was going into Bill's Food Center looking for some hot soup at the deli counter. The ball goes out of bounds for a throw in for Elkhorn. Schenecker with the header on it to get it out, and Ellert pushes it forward. Kellen Dirks pushes it forward to Daniel Compton. Compton able to control it, and he's going to work from the corner. He gets it back to Kellen Dirks, who gets it to Mason Dirks. And the defense is able to clear it. Vandermouse gets it to Westfield. Westfield pushes it over to Ullman. And Schenecker has it now. Drops it in for Kellen Dirks. That's Noah Malcook. Trying to use his speed. It's a little help from Kellen Dirks. The ball gets away from the Panthers. And Colin Vandermouse will track it down. There's a nice pass by Mason. Over to Noah. And that's in the goal. There's a pass from Mason Dirks, and Noah Malcook scores. So that feel-good goal by Noah Malcook was made at the 158 mark.
Malcook.
It's a great start to the game. Oregon possessing the ball for much of the game in their offensive end. We're going to get a foul there, and Oregon will get a free kick.
Free kick coming, Oregon.
Schenecker pops it over to Luke Bennett. He puts it up to Max Westfield. Compton back out to Schenecker. Schenecker crosses it to Tony Ellert. Ellert drops it back for Vandermouse. Vandermouse drops it in, trying to get it to Mason Dirks, doesn't quite make it. Elkhorn sends it into the Oregon end. But Vandermouse is there to reject the advance. That one goes out of bounds. That'll be an Elkhorn throw. Elkhorn gets the shot off, but it's well wide of the goal. Good defense there by Max Westfield to get in the way of that shot and send it wide. Goal kick for Oregon. Oregon has turned out for this game. The stands are full. Fans are bundled up and trying to stay warm on a chilly night. Schenecker drops it off for Vandermouse, and he puts it up to the middle of the field where Kellen Dirks gets a head on it. Malcook, Ullman, Ellert, back to Vandermouse, back to Kellen Dirks. Max Westfield did a nice job getting a foot on that ball and disrupting the Elkhorn player. Malcook trying to get control of the ball, and he's able to break loose. Pushes it forward. Westfield in position again. He's already made some very nice plays today. Schenecker with a nice step. Oh, Mason Dirks with a nice shot. The goalie was able to stop it, but not hang on to it. And Compton was almost able to pop that in, but the goalie recovered just in time. Dirks has it. Elkhorn trying to That looked worse than it was. Two players got tangled up, but Elkhorn will get the free kick. Ellert with the ball now. Drops it back to Vandermouse. Vandermouse will cross it. No, he'll reverse it. Malcook gets a chest on it. So far, it's been a pretty physical game, as you might expect, between Oregon and Elkhorn. Compton with an opportunity. He crosses it. That's going to be a goal kick for Oregon. Get an offsides call there, maybe? Cook with the header. Ullman with a nice move, showing off his speed, and he gets the ball across. Mason Dierks has it. He pops it back out to Ullman. Ullman crosses it. Westfield with a chance. Oregon restarting the attack. Kellen Dirks gets knocked down, tripped by the Elkhorn player, and that'll be a free kick for Oregon.
Free kick, Oregon.
Mason Dierks has done a great job with some of these free kicks and put them right into the goal, upper corner. The ball comes off his foot like it's shot out of a rocket, but unable to get it on frame this time. Vandermouse drops it off for Schenecker. Schenecker fumbles it a bit. Elkhorn trying to set up their attack. It'll be a goal kick for Henry Kreckman. Fun fact about, not Henry Kreckman, Jack Kreckman.
Substituting in for
he likes to fish. There's a nice stop by Luke Bennett there. Results in a punt from Jack Kreckman. Goes off the side of Kreckman's foot. Compton there to drop it back to Bennett, and Bennett drives it into the Elkhorn end. Elkhorn reverses it. Schanecker's on it. That was a really nice move there by Westfield. He gets tripped up, and Oregon will get the free kick.
Free kick for Oregon.
Val Cook with a give and go with Dierks. Dierks under attack. Ullman has it. Ullman drops it back for Westfield. He pushes it back to Schenecker. Schenecker, he takes the shot, and that's a little too far. One thing you can count on at an Oregon game against Elkhorn is that the Elkhorn fans will be vocal. You may have heard them a few times making some noise. Bennett's there to stop that ball. Gets it back in. Ullman with a nice job getting a foot on that ball to stop the momentum. And Malcook back to Ullman. Ullman with a terrific pass into the center. Compton with a chance. Compton got bumps, no call. Ellard has it. Compton was unable to save that one from going out, so it'll be an Elkhorn throw-in. Kellen Dierks sends it wide for Vandermouse. No, that was Ullman. Westfield almost got past the defender there. There's definitely some physicality going on. Shaneker racing up for the ball. He's able to control it. Elliott gets it over to Compton. Elliott takes it away from the Elkhorn player. And Elliott goes down, no call there. Compton with a nice step to take the ball away there. And Bennett with a nice play. Oregon defense does a nice job feeding the ball back to the midfield, and the midfield up to the front of the offensive attack. But so far we've just gotten the one shot on goal off. Ref saw a little trip there and called the free kick for Elkhorn. Field is looking nice and sharp tonight. We've got a little touch up of the paint. Did a nice job of painting it for Saturday's game, and I understand they touched it up a little bit more today to get some nice bright colors. Well, there's the first Elkhorn shot on goal, and Kreckman does a good job with the save. Ullman driving forward, gets the ball to Westfield. Westfield crosses it, Compton. Compton gets it across, but it's broken up by the Elkhorn defense. Oh, that was a nice step by Colin Vandermouse. Really nice. Anticipated where the ball was going, where the player was going, and he got there first. Kellen Dierks drops the ball into the Elkhorn end. We'll get a couple of substitutions. Coming in are Cameron Eck and Miles Tomlinson. Ball's up to Mason Dierks. He turns. Sends a pass wide to Malcook. Goes off Malcook's foot. Compton's there. Now Malcook using his speed. Gets around the defender. Cuts to the center of the field. Left it for Eck. Eck wasn't ready for the pass. Luke Bennett with a nice header to send the ball back in. Kellen Dierks gets it to his brother. Back out to Compton. Compton tracks it down. Feeds it into Dierks. But the Elkhorn defense is able to take it away. There's Luke Bennett again. Jostling. They're going to call that an Elkhorn throw in. That'll be an Oregon throw in now after the two players tried to get their head on it. The ball is just dumped in the end for Kreckman to play. He'll be possibly looking out here for Compton on the right. Eck misjudges the header. Mason Dierks with good control of the ball. Noah Malcook has it. Noah turns, tries to play it back to Eck. And he's able to draw the foul as he gets pushed down from behind. So at this point I have one shot on goal for each team. Let's see if we get this one on frame. Looks like Malcook is going to take the free kick.
Free kick, Oregon. Malcook.
Ellert is there as well, and they're discussing some strategy. Ellert takes the kick, and he gets it in the side of the goal. And he pantomimes the arrow. Anthony Ellert with a nice free kick. Put a good
Oregon
bend on
goal. Anthony Ellert.
That shot by Anthony Ellert was right on the money. Let's add that to the One Community Bank scoreboard. And Oregon leads 2-0 at the 20:50 mark, about halfway through the first half here. Bennett gets it over to Compton. Compton plays it forward. Eck misjudges the spot of the ball, but he's able to get it anyway. Eck gets it up to Malcook. Malcook. That went off Tomlinson's foot and out of bounds. Elkhorn got the throw in. We got another foul. Push on Elkhorn. Elkhorn throw in now. Ball comes out wide. Compton running. And Bennett's there. He's able to reverse it. Didn't just play it out of bounds. That's been the key to this Oregon team the last few years, is their ability to turn a defensive play into offense immediately. Oh, I think Oregon thought they were getting a call there, and the ref waved it off. I thought it looked like Noah got knocked down, but the ref saw it otherwise. Yeah, in the replay, it looked like the Elkhorn player ran right into him and knocked him down, but ref saw something else, so no call there. Here comes Dolbo in for Mason Dierks. Ullman is out, and no, Ullman is not out. Ullman is changing sides. Ullman, one of the few players that plays on both the right and the left, where his speed is able to put a lot of pressure on the defense from either side of the field. Ullman is one of the kids that's got an offer to play next year. There are a handful of these kids that have been offered, a handful of the seniors that have an offer to play in college next year. That seemed like a pretty dangerous play, but the ref just gives the ball back to Elkhorn, so. A little bit chaotic here. Defense needs to get organized and take it away. Oregon gets called for the foul. It is just outside the box, so it'll be a free kick and not a penalty kick.
Free kick coming for Elkhorn.
Yeah, no, I think that was Westfield ran into the player, but he just kind of crumbled to the ground. I'm not sure that the impact was that severe that he should have fallen down, but ref saw him on the ground and called the foul. So here's the free kick from just outside the box. That ball goes over. Oh, nicely headed by the Elkhorn player, but Kreckman right there to save it. So they'll give Elkhorn their second shot on goal. Vandermouse tracks it down, pushes it forward, gets it to Malcook. Defense is able to take it away. Ehlert contesting that ball. I'm going to get a Elkhorn throw in. It's going to be an Oregon throw in. Tomlinson working the ball. He crosses it nicely. That couldn't quite get his head up high enough to deflect that in. We got another collision and no call. It'll be a goal kick. I think that was a good no call. The two players ran into each other competing for the ball. Vandermouse stops the advance. The ball is bouncing around the midfield. Tomlinson able to reverse the ball. Gets it to Dolbo. Dolbo crosses it to Malcook. It's a little bit out of his reach, but here comes Ullman, showing off his great speed, but oh, he couldn't quite control the ball and keep it in. It'd be an Elkhorn throw in. That was shaping up to be a pretty play there if he could have turned the corner with the ball. Got another foul here for a push on Elkhorn. And we'll get another free kick. And Ellert's going to take the kick. Pops it up into the box. Oh. Keeper was well out of the box, and there was an opportunity maybe to get a shot off at an open net, but no Oregon player able to get close enough to the ball to do that. Oregon reverses the ball. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be an Oregon throw-in.
Schumer coming on for Elkhorn.
Colin Dirk sits down, and Compton comes back in, which means Ullman goes back to the other side, the left side. Bennett able to control the ball. Ball comes across for Compton. The keeper's there. Bennett comes up to challenge the play. Elkhorn has it in the corner. Crosses. Header on the ball, but Kreckman with a nice save. Good job by Jack Kreckman there. Dolbo with the ball. He's going to drop it back for Bennett. Bennett slips. Eck just misses it. Ball gets into the box. Vandermouse is there. He clears it. And Elkhorn knocks it. I thought that was off Elkhorn, but they called the throw in for Elkhorn. Bennett once again on it. Sending the ball back into the front court. Casey Shaneker. Mason Dirks. A little hand fighting. And that goes Elkhorn's way. And they'll give the free kick to Elkhorn.
Free kick, Elkhorn.
Mason Dirks playing hard tonight. It's a very physical, aggressive style of play that we're seeing from both teams tonight. The refs seem to be, to some degree, letting them play. We haven't seen any yellow cards yet. I imagine if things get really chippy by the second half, we might see some. So Oregon's going to have to be careful not to get too caught up in the physical play, but you also can't let them be more physical than you. You've got to match their physicality in almost any sport, or you're going to lose. Eck gets it forward to Dolbo. Dolbo pops it in the air, and the defense gets a foot on it and clears it. It's a nice job by Ullman to get to the ball, but unable to keep it in bounds. Ellert. Shaneker's tracking that one down. He slips. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be an Elkhorn throw. Here's the throw in by Elkhorn. Get it deep into the box. The defense is able to push it out. And Bennett clears it. Note about Luke Bennett. Luke Bennett won a state title in soccer last year with Oregon. Kreckman saves that. His older brother won a state title a couple of years ago, and his sister won a state title with the girls. So they have 3 trophies in their family and hoping for a 4th one this year. It'd be good bragging rights to be the only one with 2, right? Dolbo with a nice physical play to keep the ball away from the Elkhorn players. And he misdirects the pass. And there's another nice save by Kreckman. Call that the 4th shot on goal for Elkhorn. In the 34th minute. So just over 6 minutes left in the half. Here comes Bennett. Seen a couple of the players slip on this field. It's gotten chilly, and I imagine the field is a little bit slick right now. Got an Elkhorn throw in. A couple of players waiting to check in for Oregon, but they'll have to wait till the next dead ball. Compton gets the ball out. Westfield trying to get there. Elkhorn gets the ball forward, but unable to really do anything with it. And we'll get the subs coming in. Dolbo is sitting down, Eck is sitting down. Looks like Kellen Dirks coming in, and is that Colin Vandermouse came in?
Coming on for Elkhorn. Oregon.
Oh, terrific save by Jack Kreckman there. Boy, I tell you, he's really come along this way. And here comes Carter Ullman with the ball. He drops it for Kellen Dirks. Kellen gets it back over to, is that Noah? Yeah, Noah gets it to Anthony Ellert. Ellert takes the body blow there and stays on his feet. Drops it back to Bennett. Schenecker. Schenecker drops it to Ullman. Here's Mason Dirks with the ball. He drops it in front, and keeper's able to get it away from Noah Malcook. Almost had an opportunity there. Just under 3 minutes left in the half on the One Community Bank scoreboard, with Oregon leading 2-0. Keeper slipped on that punt, but Elkhorn nonetheless able to play the ball. Kreckman again there, stop the ball. That'll be an Oregon throw as it went off the Elkhorn player. Compton drops it in. Malcook is there for it on a design play. Oh, that was a beautiful cross. Ullman was just out of position to get there. Defender hard on his hip, pushing him out of the way. That'll be an Oregon throw-in. We're under 3 minutes now. Throw-in gets into the box. A couple of players hit the ground. And the shot goes off the side of the net. Elkhorn will sub in a player.
Back is coming on for Elkhorn.
It's a nice goal kick by Elkhorn. Wow, that was a big header. We had a foul called. All the way back here, in the middle of the field. So free kick. Schenecker about to put a boot on it. Gets the ball into the box. And the Elkhorn defense sends it back. Schenecker with a nice job of poking that ball away and preventing that attack from getting organized. Got 1 minute left in the half. Elkhorn throws the ball in. Vandermouse puts it up in the air. Compton with a really nice job getting that ball away. That ball gets back out to the middle of the field. Out to the newly painted O in the middle of the field. Compton with some strong play there in the midfield. Not letting the play get organized. Vandermouse puts it out of bounds. So we're ticking down the last 12 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Schenecker clears it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, another shot by Elkhorn, their 5th shot on goal. With a terrific save
Your
once again
halftime score,
by Jack Kreckman.
Oregon leads Elkhorn 2-0. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the sectional final on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Sauk Prairie High School. They will move on to face the winner of the Monona Grove-Union Grove contest.
And as you hear, the winner of this game gets to face Monona Grove or Union Grove. Monona Grove was a hard-fought game for this Oregon squad. Oregon prevailing 2-1 back in the middle of September, and they've really, I feel like they really found something in that game and started playing a lot better since then. So it'll be an interesting rematch if it happens. But that's the end of the first half. I think the Oregon offense was really functioning very well early in the game, and it got a little bit more sloppy as things went on. But the score is 2-0 on the One Community Bank scoreboard, and we'll be back for the start of the second half right after this break. So keep watching in Connecticut and Indianapolis, and we'll see you for the start of the second half. All right, we're ready to come back for the second half in a few minutes. I'm Tim Higgins on OCA Media Sports, and we'll be back with the start of the second half in just a second. The number one seeded Oregon Panthers and the 2021 state champs are on the road to the state finals, taking on the Elkhorn Elks. The score, 2-0 Oregon. Although Elkhorn has more shots on goal, 5-2. I want to remind you that this game is brought to you with support from our generous sponsors, Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join our team today and help support our student athletes, and by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. OCA Media is also excited to have One Community Bank as our scoreboard sponsor for Panthers soccer. So thank you for joining us. The Elkhorn team is out on the field. Oregon's still in the huddle. Had a hard time getting a read on the Oregon bench in halftime tonight. I normally try to get a sense of who's speaking, Mitchell or May. Mitchell is the tactician, May is the motivator. And it looks like both of them were talking through most of that halftime from what I could tell. If your organization would like to join our group of sponsors who make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. That's Paul at ocamedia.com. The Oregon players are coming out onto the field. I'm not noticing any changes to the starting lineup. To the lineup from the starting lineup. Oregon pops the ball into the box. And that's forced out of bounds. We heard a report that the Monona Grove Elm Grove game was tied at 2 in the 73rd minute. So we won't be announcing that to the players, but I'll share it with you here on the broadcast. So that's the winner of that game will be who the winner of this game will face in Sauk Prairie. That game in Sauk Prairie, by the way, will be on Saturday. Elkhorn dumps the ball deep into the zone. Vandermouse gets a head on it and pushes it away. That ball's going to go off. So that went off the Oregon player. It'll be an Elkhorn throw in. Elkhorn pushing one of their defenders up. That went out the back off an Oregon player, and so it'll be a corner kick for Elkhorn.
Corner kick, Elkhorn.
Here's the kick. It's out to the top of the box. Kellen Dierks got a head on it. Got it out to Ellert. Carter Ullman does a really good job of turning that ball around. Gets it to Noah Malcook. Noah on the run. Noah's outrunning the Elkhorn team, and here comes Compton. And he put a shoulder into the Elkhorn defender, and he gets called for the foul. I think the foul there was being bigger than the defender. It seemed like they both initiated contact, but because Compton's bigger, the Elkhorn player hit the ground. So that often is how the foul gets called.
Mine is this side, yours is yours is that side.
The microphone for that stuff. Can't be doing that by the microphone.
Kellen Dierks pushes it forward for Compton. He crosses the ball to Malcook. Malcook gets a foot on it, gets a head on it, gets a shin on it. Elkhorn defense scrambling. We got another penalty. I didn't see this one.
Oregon.
Oh yeah, the Elkhorn player pushed. I didn't see who it was he pushed, but he pushed him down. There's the free kick, goes into the box. Oh. It'll count as a shot on goal for Oregon, but it didn't go in. Bennett drives it forward to Compton. And another foul. Compton gets the call there. So Elkhorn with the free kick. Mason Dierks with an opportunity here. Oh, he gets taken out. And we're going to get the free kick here. I'm not sure if we'll have anything more. I don't see a card. Dierks asking for a yellow on that one. That was a pretty aggressive move. He definitely did a slide tackle. I don't know, he may have made some contact with the ball, but Dierks was hoping for more out of that. And Ellert will take the free kick. That's a booming kick down into the box. Elkhorn able to send the ball back and wound up with a throw in there. Dierks sends it for Compton. Compton on the run. Compton gets pushed off the ball. And we'll get another free kick for Oregon. But yeah, I would suspect this game is going to get even more and more physical as it progresses, as the tension ratchets up. And so we may see some yellow cards yet today. He's asking for 10 yards, so the ref will pace it off. And move them back about 8 inches. Nothing wrong with letting the clock run for a little bit. Elkhorn able to clear that free kick, but Bennett's there. It's a nice cross, but no one there to accept it. Back to Bennett, and Oregon will restart the attack. Ellert and Compton playing a two-man game. Bennett pops it over the top. Mason Dirks on it. He takes the shot, but it goes high. He had the shot there, and it just came off his foot high. Goal kick for Elkhorn. Oh. Oh, they're calling the ball out of bounds for a free kick, not a penalty, for a throw-in rather, not a free kick. I see world-famous photographer Eddie Brignano prowling the sidelines. He posts some great pictures of these games on his Facebook page. If you search for him on Facebook, you'll find him. Eddie Brignano, just like it sounds. Once again, a terrific play by Jack Kreckman to get on that ball. Elkhorn defense sent the ball right into their cheering section. And Oregon with the throw in. Mason Dirks with a strong throw. Headed out of bounds by Elkhorn. Be another Oregon throw. There's another foul by Elkhorn. They are really diving at the feet of these Oregon players. I think they might be doing it to try to spark retaliation or some sort of angry response. I think they're trying to get under the skin of the Oregon players. This rivalry has been pretty hard fought at times in the past, and I recall a game a few years ago where even in the stands, things were a little bit more aggressive than you like to see at a high school event. Max Westfield with a nice job to get control of that ball. Gets it up to Compton, but he loses his balance and loses the ball out of bounds. Elkhorn with some space. Nice job by Ellert to break that play up. Oh. Oh. Elkhorn player had a wide open shot. He hit the side post. I thought it was in, but it wasn't. And it came all the way across, hit the other side post, And the Elkhorn player tried to take all he had to do was pop it in the goal, and he missed. He went wide right. So essentially three cracks at it, and none of them were on frame. So a bit of luck there for the Oregon squad. It's the year of the orange. So we'll see if that translates to the Oregon soccer team. Oh, yeah. Mason got undercut there. Oh, and I think we're going to get a card now. We're finally going to get a card at the 52-19 mark. Dirks looks to be set to take this free kick. He's had a few from this distance catch the corner of the net and go in. So this would be a good time for another one of those powerful Mason Dirks kicks that catches the upper corner of the net. Instead, it catches the Elkhorn defense. Elkhorn able to control the ball, bring it up. We'll have an Elkhorn throw in. No, actually we called a free kick there. Okay. Bennett sends it forward. Compton pushes it all the way up to Malcook. Malcook able to control it. Malcook pops the ball well over the goal. So it's a goal kick for Elkhorn. Elkhorn controlling it, sending it forward. Colin Vandermels pushes it back. Nice little tap there from Mason Dirks to his brother Kellen. Kellen turns, crosses it. That goes out the back for a goal kick. I think he might have sent that a little further across than he meant to there. Ellert with a strong play there. Schenecker stops the attack. Bennett clears it, and it comes back. That's Bennett again. But the ball goes out of bounds for an Elkhorn throw-in. Ellert pushes the ball back. Nice defense there by Oregon to stop that attack. Oh. It was a really sweet play there by Scheneker to poke that ball out. Dierks. Back to Mason Dierks. Back to Vandermouse. Vandermouse sends it up over everyone. Gets it to Malcook. Malcook able to control it, bring the ball down. He gets it to Miles Tomlinson. Tomlinson gets it in. And it's going to go out the back, and that'll be a corner kick for Oregon.
Corner kick, Oregon.
I think that's Mason Dierks getting ready to take that corner. It's a tough corner to see from up here. Ball goes beyond the box. And it'll run out of bounds. Nope. Elkhorn saves it. Ellert, a nice stop on the ball. Gets it to Miles Tomlinson. He gets it to Mason Dierks, who sends it into the box. But Oregon unable to get a foot on it when it gets there. And Elkhorn on the attack. But Scheneker able to clear it, gets it to Vandermouse. Vandermouse over to Westfield. Westfield sends it forward. And it goes out of bounds. Elkhorn will throw it in.
Jacobs coming on for Elkhorn.
We're in the 58th minute on the One Community Bank scoreboard, with Oregon leading 2-0 against the Elkhorn Elks. And Elkhorn's going to get a corner kick here.
Corner kick, Elkhorn.
Here's the corner. Comes to the back of the box. Ball goes wide. And that's cleared but out of bounds by Tomlinson. Elkhorn will throw it in. Oregon has a couple of players waiting to come in. The next Oregon throw in. Bennett with a nice job keeping that ball out of the clutches of Elkhorn. Malcook unable to save that. Elkhorn to throw it back in. Wow, that was a really sweet move by Malcook. And he's racing forward with the ball, and he crosses it. That was a really good idea there by Malcook. He was trying to lay it in front of the goal where Mason Dierks could run up to it and punch it in, but the goalkeeper was able to make a nice aggressive play and put a stop to that. Malcook again has the ball and a physical defender on him. Defender trying to pretend he's the one being physicaled, and he convinces the referee of that. Malcook looks a little bit frustrated. Felt like he got pushed 2 or 3 times and then got called for the foul. He also looks like he might be a little bit tired. It's been a hard-fought game. The ball goes out of bounds. And there'll be an opportunity for Oregon to get a couple of subs in.
And Ullman subbing in for Oregon.
Cameron Eck is in, and Carter Ullman is in. Carter Ullman says he's the best FIFA player on the team. He's definitely one of the fastest soccer players on the team. That ball went out of bounds out the back, and that will be an Oregon corner kick. So Ellert getting ready to take it. And we're halfway through the second half at the 60-minute mark. I think our TV broadcast is counting up the 40 minutes of the half rather than the 80 of the game, but 20 minutes left. That ball is in the box, bouncing around. Elkhorn trying to get it out, but they can't. Ball comes back, but Vandermouse is there to stop it. He gets it across. It's Allman using his speed. Elkhorn using brute force. And we've got, looks like it's going to be an Oregon free kick.
Free kick, Oregon.
I didn't see it even on the replay. The ball's into the box. It's in back. Ellert with a nice job getting control of that ball. Gets it up to Malcook. Malcook gets pushed from behind. No call. Bennett drops it over to Vandermouse. Vandermouse swings it wide to Schenecker. Schenecker drops it for Dierks. Dierks to Dierks. Dierks again. Gets it to Eck. Eck with a chance. He gets the shot. Keeper's able to stop it. So Oregon gets actually their first opportunity in a while for a shot on goal there. I have that as their third shot on goal tonight. Elkhorn fans are screaming for a foul there. But they didn't get it. The ball's out of bounds off an Oregon foot, so it'll be an Elkhorn throw-in. Ellert knocks that ball out of bounds. Another Elkhorn throw-in from near the corner. Miles Tomlinson does a nice job of chasing that ball down. He gets it loose, and here comes Malcook. He pushes it forward to Mason Dierks. Dierks able to get control when he comes back for it. Back to Malcook. Malcook one-on-one. He gets past his defender, but he loses the ball. Mason Dierks heading for the corner. He's going to try and cross it. He gets it into the box. Two players go down for it. Oh. I think Miles may have gotten hurt on that play. Miles Tomlinson. He went down clutching his ankle, but he's back up. Oh. I think Tomlinson may have earned himself a yellow card there. A little bit of a retaliatory strike. The ref is going over to talk to the coaching staff about that play. It's a little jockeying for position here on the position of the free kick. The foul actually occurred about 10 yards to the right of that. And the player keeps trying to set the ball. And Noah Malcook has nudged it away a couple of times. The fans are enjoying some of this. Moves it forward a few inches every time he adjusts it. Cameron Eck is coming out. We're in the 66th minute. The ref is not going to have him position the ball. Ref is resetting the clock at 64:58. So I think our clock is going to be off. It doesn't appear that he's going to insist that the ball be moved back to where the foul was. Oh, he did bring it well back, though. Not as close to the sideline as I thought the play was, but he did make it a little bit of a longer kick. So here's the free kick from Elkhorn. He didn't blow the whistle ready, so we're going to redo it. And a different player is going to take the kick. And this time he calls, the ref blows the whistle ready for play. It's a better free kick. What did we call their offsides? I think we had an offsides call there. And so Kreckman will kick it. Kreckman boots it. Mason Dirks comes down with it. He's able to turn it, pop it into the corner. Noah Malcook tracks it down. Nice job by Noah. And that winds up as an Oregon corner kick. Nice job by Noah, fighting for the ball against two Elkhorn defenders. And it looks like Monona Grove and Elm Grove are going to penalty kicks, tied 2 to Union Grove, tied at 2-2 after an overtime period. Westfield gets the ball in, drops it back to Kellen Dirks, crosses it in, but Westfield wasn't able to get there. The ball is back for Colin Vandermouse. He drops it for Bennett, who drops it for Kreckman, back out to Bennett. An Oregon throw in. Ball comes down to Malcook. Malcook attacking. It's got Ullman way out to the left, but unable to get it there. Bennett with a smooth move there to reject that advance. Compton gets it to Malcook, but Malcook falls down. We got another foul call. This one will go Oregon's way, and it'll be an Oregon free kick.
Free kick, Oregon.
As Bennett got pushed down. We're in the 69th minute, so it'll be an Elkhorn throw in, but we'll have some subs coming in. Mason Dirks gets it all the way across to Max Westfield. Westfield with a chance if he can get past the defender. And Elkhorn able to send the ball out of bounds for an Oregon throw. Fans are excited. Oregon puts the ball in. Ullman gets it across to Hellert. Hellert makes a nice move, but ultimately that ball gets past Westfield, and it'll be an Elkhorn throw-in. Mason Dirks has it. Fights off the Elkhorn player, pushes it forward. It looks like Pierce Nelson out there, newly in the game. And that'll be a goal kick as it goes out the back. We're under 10 minutes left in the game on the One Community Bank scoreboard, where Oregon continues to lead 2-0. Oregon scored early, and we haven't seen any scoring since. They scored 2 in the first 20 minutes, and then we haven't seen much since. In fact, Oregon hasn't gotten a lot of shots on goal since then. Dolbo tries to track that down, but it goes out of bounds for an Elkhorn throw-in. It's an Elkhorn throw-in, but they're going to sub first. Oh no, it'll be an Oregon throw-in. Vandermouse does a nice job of rejecting that pass. Bennett there to deflect that shot attempt. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be an Elkhorn throw in. Defender coming from way across the field to handle this throw in, wasting a few seconds that Elkhorn really doesn't have, but boy, he puts a nice throw on the ball. Elkhorn unable to get a shot off. Ball goes out the back for a goal kick for Oregon. We'll get a couple of subs back in. Dolbo's going to sit down.
Substitutions, Oregon, Malcook and Dierks.
Malcook back in, Kellen Dierks back in. It looks like Westfield sitting down there. Elkhorn able to control that. That shot goes wide, goes out. Oh. Must have been deflected by Oregon, as we're calling it a corner kick for Elkhorn.
Corner kick coming for Elkhorn.
Yeah, that might have gone off an Oregon foot. Corner kick comes in. Elkhorn gets a head on it, but sends it wide of the goal. So it'll be an Oregon goal kick. We're in the 74th minute now. Bennett lacing up his shoes. And Kreckman with the goal kick. Malcook got his head on it, but unable to send it forward. And Elkhorn able to make a play. Kreckman right there. Good defense by Luke Bennett there to be in the Elkhorn player's space and not allow him to get a good contact with the ball to take a shot. Kreckman sends the ball deep. Elkhorn pops it up. Kellen Dierks, he pushes it forward. Malcook has it off his chest. He punches it forward for Ullman. Ullman with some great speed. Ullman falls down. Malcook unable to get past the defense there. Vandermouse reverses it, sends it forward. Ullman pops it up wide to reverse the ball to the other side of the field. Elkhorn able to control. And they punch it in, but Bennett was there. Mason Dirk sends the ball deep into the Elkhorn end. Malcook trying to make a play on the ball. Goalie was out of position. But Malcook unable to control it in time. Oh! Malcook with a great shot that just missed. I can't believe he was able to get that off. He's complaining that he was being held by the defender, grabbed his shirt. He definitely knocked him down as he was shooting the ball. And we're under 4 minutes now left in the game. There's an urgency to the Elkhorn play that you might expect, trailing 2-0 with 4 minutes to play. Schoenecker sends the ball over the fence and into the construction zone. This is actually a free kick for Elkhorn.
Free kick coming for Elkhorn.
We're at the 76-30 mark. Late in the second half. I think we may have another yellow card coming. Nope, just a free kick. Seemed to be writing on his card. Or no, not even a free kick, just a throw in. Huh. I wasn't able to see what happened even on the replay. The Malcook and the Elkhorn player were competing for the ball. The Elkhorn player went down, kind of grabbed his head. I think we have a final. Monona Grove winning the shootout 5-3. So they will be the opponent for the winner of tonight's game, and won't that be interesting if that's an Oregon-Monona Grove rematch. That game was quite a game back in September. The Oregon team hadn't been playing terribly well up to that point, but I felt like they really found something in that game. It was physical, it was hard fought, and at one point one of the Monona Grove players pushed Anthony Ellert. The team really rallied around him, and that seemed to spark Oregon. And this looks fairly serious out there, and that Elkhorn player is, they've come and gotten somebody out of the stands. I don't know if that's their trainer or a family member, but folks, OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable. Check out our live streams and archived programs on our YouTube channel. Visit our website for our program guide and more information, www.ocamedia.com. So we got a stoppage in play here with about 3 minutes and 14 seconds left, tending to an Elkhorn player who's down in the field. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors, Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, and the Oregon Area Community Coalition. We're also excited to have One Community Bank as our scoreboard sponsor for Panther soccer. Looks like the player is able to get up and will walk off the field. is actually being helped off the field. He doesn't seem to be able to put any weight on his leg. So we'll reset the play with a free kick for Elkhorn. The 76-47 mark of the second half. With Oregon leading 2-0.
Elkhorn will be taking a free kick.
And we'll have a little over 3 minutes left in the game once it's blown. Whistle blows to start, and the kick comes into the box, and it's cleared by Vandermouse. Carter Ullman tracks it down using that world-class speed. Turns and sends it into the other end. Elkhorn sends the ball forward, but Schoenecker is able to reverse it. Kellen Dirks stops that pass in, but sends it out of bounds. Elkhorn player with a nice move there. And boy, Luke Bennett did a nice job of catching up to that ball and turning it away. And now here comes Noah Malcook with the ball. He's one-on-one. And he's going to get a shot off. And he sneaks it past the goalkeeper. That was all Noah Malcook. So that's one more for the One Community Bank scoreboard, and that's Malcook's second goal tonight. That's another guy who's going to have a career playing in college. I've heard there are a few programs talking to him about playing for them. And that is 3-0 Panthers at the 77-42 with Noah Malcook absolutely schooling that defender one-on-one and then beating the goalkeeper. And it looks like we're going to get that rematch with Monona Grove that MG probably wants pretty badly. They were quite upset after the game. There's a lot of chippiness in the game, and even after the game there were some incidents around the Oregon bus as Oregon was getting ready to leave, and varying reports of exactly what was going on, but there was definitely some animosity in that game. I'll be looking forward to seeing that game in Sauk Prairie. We won't be able to bring it to you on OCA Media because we only broadcast the games that are played here at Huntoon Field. Elkhorn trying to get the ball into the box for a shot. There's a lot of congestion around the ball, as you might expect. Oregon with most of their players back, only Malcook up. The ball goes out of bounds for a throw in. We're under 2 minutes. Schoenecker puts a header on the ball, push it back out of the box. Down to 1 minute, and that ball sails wide of the goal. And the ball boys do a nice job of not getting the ball to Jack Kreckman so that he has to go chase the ball down. That allows a few more seconds to burn off the clock as we're in the final minute. And we're coming close to another Oregon victory here at Huntoon Field. Schoenecker with the kick out to midfield. Ullman with a nice job getting that ball out of bounds and just effectively ending the game.
Your final score, Oregon 3, Elkhorn 0.
I'd like to thank you.
Win. Oregon will face Monona Grove in Saturday's sectional final in Sauk Prairie. We want to thank you for coming to tonight's contest. Please drive home safely.
I'd like to thank you for joining us on tonight's live stream of OCA Media Sports, and I'd like to thank you for joining us all season. I'm Tim Higgins. This will be my last broadcast for the Oregon team this year, as the remaining games will be played at neutral sites. But Oregon has won 3-0, and they will go on to the semifinals against Monona Grove for a rematch. Once again, the final score is Oregon 3, the Elkhorn Elks 0. And we'd like to thank our sponsors who made this program possible: Bill's Food Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join our team today and help support our student athletes. And by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. The final score, once again, Oregon 3, Elkhorn 0. And on behalf of the OCA Media Sports production crew, thank you for watching this season of Panther Soccer on OCA Sports. Thank you for watching from Redding, Connecticut to Indianapolis, Indiana, and San Mateo, California, as it were. And, of course, here in Oregon, Wisconsin. I'm Tim Higgins signing off. Thank you. Go Panthers.